once you on your system, automatically your system undergoes a process which we call booting. So we said booting is the process that the computer undergoes in order to be able to sort out files, folders, programs in preparation for work. So if the computer does not boot, will not be able to sort out and arrange all the files, folders, and other raw files and data for work. So we said after booting process, the computer enters another environment called desktop, which is here. So here is your computer and your desktop environment. We call here the desktop, or we call it the computer windows. So everything you see here from down here reaching up, that's the computer windows, or you call it the computer desktop environment. So this is where the background of the screen is being viewed. As it is said, from here you can see the other icons here, the folders, and you can still see the background. So only on the Windows environment or desktop, that's when you can get an icon, get whatever you want, and then the background will still be showing and you will still be viewed. So on the Windows environment, we have three major things. I could remember, I think I put this in your test. Some people did it, some people we didn't make it. The things we have, the first thing is an icons. What you see over here, these are icons. All these things we are having here, these are called icons. All this, they are icons, and this icon contains of folders, files. For instance, folder is where you open and you see other stuff. The other files, the file is where you just open. For instance, this one is a picture. When you open it, you just pop up what you have, and then we have a program. We have a program. For instance, this recycle bin, that's a computer program. Ouch, I've moved it somewhere else. Alright, so we have the HP, that's the folder. We have the recycle bin, which is the program. We have the PC. We have Marvin Bacon here, this is a program. We have Microsoft Edge here, it's a program. We have the computer control panel here, and we have Corridor here. We have so many programs. So everything you call see about the programs, the folders, and the files, we call it an icon. So we have the starter button. Now here is where we call the starter button. Here we call here the start button, because when anything you want to start, for instance, you click here. Once you drop your mouse and leave it for a while, you see it will pop up its name, that starts. So we call it the start button. If you click, let's click on the start button, you see other programs comes out, other computer programs will comes out. You can go scroll down, upward, and everything. Then view it well. You see Instagram, you see mail, you see map, you see media player, messenger, other things, many more. TikTok settings, WhatsApp, everything. So I have all this in my start menu. And here you see we have the HP. If you go here, you see the HP. That's where you can set up your computer, your user. Here you can set up your user. And we have here where you can go to your document. We have here where you can go to either your pictures, and we have settings. We have the power, which is when I remember we taught Uncle Dr. Solomon taught us about how to power on a computer. So when you come to the starter button, go to here. This is a power icon. When you click on it, you see restart. See these options: restart, shut down, sleep. Sleep is if you want your system screen to just sleep, go to sleep without offing the system. So that's the process. You click on it. So now we'll go outside, and the last thing we have here, we have date and time button. Here we call this is the date and time button, where you can set date, you can set time, and others. So we call it date and time button. That's where you can set date and your time. So we say icons are shapes that are used to represent different file folder programs to open any icons in the computer. So here I am going to open any icons on the computer, either desktop or in any my document or etc. You can use any of these three steps that I'm going to show you. The first is for you to left click. how many times did I click on it? Left click once. When you left click on it once, that means you want to open the file, and you press enter. We have enter on your desk, on your keyboard, sorry. For instance, let me go to where I had my keyboard. Let me go to where I had my keyboard. Where did I save those? Okay. This is my keyboard, which I downloaded for the purpose of this training. So when I open my keyboard, let me show you where you have the enter. Here is the enter button. Here is enter. So when you left click on your mouse, press the enter button. For instance, let's go to the desktop and see if that works. Let's say I want to open my computer training here. So I will go and left click on it once, then I'll put on enter. Automatically to open. We have here computer appreciation, we have data processing and all that stuff. So I go to the second method and on how to open an icon is you double click. For instance, you go to your computer training, there you go, just double click, double tap it, double tap the left click button on your mouse. When you double tap it to open. And the last method I'm going to show you is you right click it. When you right click it, you pop out other options. So you see open, you see pin to quick access, you see add to VLC player, play with VLC media player, open with coding, add to winning, and all those and all that. So what we have to do here is to open. Then when you click it, you see it opens automatically. So the next thing is, we say here the major icons include my computer. Now we have the major icons here in your system desktop. We have some requirements, some major icons. Major icons here will say is, for instance, the first one is here is this PC. You either call it this PC or in some computer, for instance, mostly desktop computer, you see the name it will be given there is my computer instead of this PC. You see my computer. So we said that the major icons include my computer. So this is where you can access any of the driver. For instance, the floppy disk, the hard disk, or the CD-ROM. So from here is where you can access any of your system memory. Any. So for instance, let's open it. I will right click on it and I'll click on the open button. So you see why here it is. We said that here is where you can access anyone. This is download. We have here the videos, document, desktop, picture, 3D objects, and we have the music. So we have the local disk here, we have the DVD right here, we have the Google driver here. So we said here is where you can access all your driver like hard disk, CD-ROM driver. Here is your CD-ROM. For instance, if you click on here, double click on it, the CD-ROM will automatically pop up in your desktop or laptop computer. So the next thing we have here is the Internet Explorer. Here what we have is the Microsoft Edge. So that's Internet Explorer that we have here. The Internet Explorer, this is where you can use to browse, which comes with an icon, something like E. That's where you want to browse in the system, go through there. But if you have your Chrome browser, just go to the startup menu, the start menu, then scroll down the way you have your Chrome browser. My Chrome browser here. Okay, I think I hit some of my